Hello, good afternoon to everyone in Ha Noi at the Viet Nam Asia Smart Cities Summit. It is truly an honor for me to speak to you today. I trust that you are all getting a lot of value from the discussions you are having. It's through forums like this, combined with a strong desire to innovate that Vietnam has a significant opportunity to be a world leader in smart city planning. My name is Craig Niles. I'm a planner and a place specialist based in Sydney, Australia. I am the team leader for the Ramboll team delivering the ASEAN Australian Smart Cities Trust Fund. I'll speak to you today about the importance of integrated data to support locally led analytics, urban scenarios, visualizations, and decision making. I'll focus on a project we are doing under the Trust Fund, the Hue Smart Digital City Model. I'll talk to you about some case studies in Brisbane and Perth. I'll also talk to you about another project we are doing in Makassar in Indonesia. Thank you for listening to me today. I look forward to maybe connecting with you in person in the future. Before I start, I wish to acknowledge the First Nations people and traditional custodians of the land I am on today, the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation, being this place we now call Sydney. I recognise their continued connection to country and that this connection can be seen through stories of place and cultural practices such as art, songs, dances, storytelling, and caring for the natural and cultural landscapes. The ASEAN Australian Smart Cities Trust Fund is a program funded by the Australian Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade, managed by the Asian Development Bank. I recognise the support provided through both Australian government and through ADB. One of the exciting projects we're delivering under the Trust Fund is a smart digital city model for urban master planning in Tua Tien Hue. The development of a smart city model for Hue province is supported by the Trust Fund, and we will analyse and contextualise this model with some examples from the Provincial People's Committee's plans for sustainable development of Hue as a smart and livable city. As the historic capital of Vietnam, Hue is experiencing rapid urbanisation and faces challenges related to future development and infrastructure demands. Traditional urban planning approaches are insufficient for managing such large-scale development, necessitating a digital platform that enables planning, analysis, communication, and importantly, collaboration. The Smart Digital City Model covers an area of 350 square kilometres. It utilises satellite data to generate a procedural or data-driven 3D model. This offers a cost-effective solution that captures a large region compared to alternative data capture measures. The model's workflows and applications allow for data augmentation and capacity building to adapt to the city's growth. The Smart Digital City Model serves as a digital platform that supports government in various aspects. It aids in the protection of culturally significant areas. It seeks to attract investment through providing information, promotes orderly development and good decision making, improves design outcomes, and importantly facilitates inclusive, resilient, and sustainable city growth. By visualizing and analyzing future development scenarios, the Smart Digital City Model fosters meaningful collaboration across departments, with stakeholders, and also with citizens. The initiative showcases the potential of 3D planning as a powerful tool in modern urban master planning, empowering government to make informed decisions, optimise resource allocation, and promote the long-term prosperity and well-being of a city and residents. The elements of the Smart Digital City Model include the 3D model of existing situation, and we're using ArcGIS as the software platform for the 3D model. The 3D model is based on satellite data. We are also flying a drone for data capture in a smaller area to show higher levels of resolution. We're also generating a GIS database where we're seeking to integrate and bring together a range of data sources from within Hue province. Importantly, as part of our Smart Digital City Model project, the sustainment of the model is critical to the success. So we are proposing and conducting super user training. So the key users of the model that we train can then train others and can also run and operate the model. The model will also be supported by a model report, which outlines the workflows and the supporting documentation to enable the city to take the model forward. Locally led development and capacity building to ensure long-term sustainability of the model and to encourage that innovation locally is critical to the project. Not all cities are the same, which means not all 3D models are the same. It's very important for us to create the digital infrastructure for cities to grow and develop locally. The satellite data allows us to generate the 3D model of the existing situation for Hue in a much larger area. And as you can see in this picture, this is only part of the model, but it shows a large area embedded within Esri's existing aerial and terrain model. We've been able to generate most of the buildings at high levels of accuracy throughout Hue. We are going through a testing and validation phase currently on the project, and this is resulting in a much higher level of accuracy. The model will be targeted at the master planning scale of 1 to 2,000. We have created digital workflows that enable the users to add new buildings and undertake analytics more easily. These include manually designing and creating new 3D elements such as buildings and bridges. And you can see in this image, the bridges are being built manually as well as the covered buildings in the background of the image. We've also used satellite data combined with deep learning to identify the location and the height of vegetation and significant trees right throughout the province. To establish in the model clear development regulations is an important element of the model to guide construction. We enable testing of new development scenarios, including the use of visual analysis and viewshed analysis to show urban height and appropriate protection of views to important sites such as the Citadel. It also allows proposing new development in this area of Hue. We have constructed new buildings to test both visual, architectural, and urban realm options. We've also undertaken a simple flood analysis, and that flood analysis is based on GIS, and it can show simply how the inundation of flood may affect key areas within the city. So as you can see, and as I know very well, Hue has suffered some flooding, as has other parts of Viet Nam recently, and this is very important to support visualization and communication of the significant climate resilience risks and flooding risks. And proposing to address these through mitigation measures, you can visualize those quite easily within the 3D. Another project we have done under the Smart City Trust Fund is a smart livable city plan in Makassar in Indonesia. As with other cities around the world, Makassar is facing many challenges to achieve smart and livable future, but also has significant opportunities for sustainable development. Driven by a forward-thinking and a strong vision, Makassar is well positioned to achieve just that. The Makassar Livable City Plan is a suite of digital tools that can be used to enhance the city's growth, serve as a roadmap for Makassar to achieve its vision. The work that the Trust Fund has done in Makassar starts with an important understanding of the local conditions, collection and collaboration of data, and citizen engagement. We have collected all that data to produce an interactive digital city plan, which can be accessed by a single link and provides the user with as much information that we've developed and gathered together to provide a complete picture of Makassar's smart, livable future. We have also gathered together, based on that analysis, a range of 64 recommendations for smart city interventions to support Makassar's vision. And this is all made accessible through that online link, which also provides access to a range of smart digital tools. Those smart digital tools provide a unified spatial data, which is accessible through a simple PDF and can be opened on any device. We have also created a citizen engagement dashboard, which shows and visualizes the feedback that we've received about government services from the citizens. An important element of the smart city work is to prioritize those 64 interventions to enable the city to make their own informed decisions, which are evidence-based and provide a balanced approach to achieving smart city goals. Through budget constraints and timeframe factors, we can't achieve all of our stated objectives, so the prioritization of those smart city objectives based on the criteria for the city is an important element of achieving success. One of the other important elements for Makassar as for Viet Nam is climate resilience, and as part of the work we have also developed with CSIRO in Australia a digital climate resilience platform, which is a simple web-based tool that can visualize and interpret various climate projection profiles to show the impacts on the city. This is a simple, easy to access dashboard. It's also in 3D, and this image here is showing the potential flooding through sea inundation and riverine flooding in Makassar. And there's a range of options, and CSIRO have been very supportive and are also looking to improve and showcase this tool more through the Trust Fund. The next steps for Makassar is to develop an integrated system of data through a digital ecosystem. We hope to continue to work with Makassar to develop this integrated database. One of the most important things about a smart city is that integrated data, that shared data, enabling access for various government agencies and departments as a single source of truth. And based on that, we can also share with you a case study from Australia. Australia is looking to share more data, both within the states and nationally. Through each of the states, we are gathering a range of data, and that is pulled into a centralized database with various portals in each of the state that allows access to that open data portal. This is a very important opportunity for Australia to build on its large amount of data and share that via portals that are developed on a state basis and for particular purposes, to make sure that we are planning based on evidence and integrating all of the various databases that we have. The various portals are state by state, as you can see there. So the Australian government has an open data portal. Victoria State has another data portal, as does New South Wales. And these are used for various purposes, including for land use planning and spatial data. Now, over the last 20 years, New South Wales, where Sydney is, has been developing an integrated digital spatial data platform with all of the spatial plans from various local government areas all collected in a single database, which is available online through a single portal. This provides information to public, to investors, and to government officials, which is accurate and up to date. Spatial data on a national level, there's a program to collect that data also at a national level and share that more consistently with appropriate security, appropriate digital management throughout the states. It takes time, it takes effort, and it takes a well thought out strategy to develop these data platforms. Perth City Council is another example of where Internet of Things and open data platform has been used very successfully to both monitor the current state of the city and also to develop better planning decisions. This website here, through a website, Perth has been able to share that information publicly and also to monitor its government services and make real-time decisions based on real-time data. Perth City also has a 3D model which is used to show where development is occurring, and also similar to the work we're doing in Hue, it is used to test future scenarios, test the impacts of infrastructure development on the future of the city. So thank you very much for listening. I hope you enjoy the rest of the forum, of the summit. Come on, thank you very much.